Hey, what's up guys, this guy 4 here with my video review on the Transformers animated leader class Bulkhead figure. Now, as you guys know, I was gone since probably Tuesday because school started recently for me, so I have to kind of give up internet any day that I have school. But I will be on the weekends, pretty much Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and any day that there's vacation like Labor Day and stuff. So I will still be around, so just thought I would let you know. And since I won't be on the internet on days I have school, I will still be on Twitter using my phone. So if you wanna stay updated with the latest of this guy 4, just subscribe to my or follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/universityf, where I kind of just keep you updated. If you're familiar with Twitter, then go check it out. If you're not, still check it out because it's a really cool communication tool. So yeah. So onto the review. Here we have the leader class Bulkhead figure. If you remember, Patrick was the first to review the Voyager 1. I don't know why I just mentioned that because that was just totally random. So yeah, we'll just keep going on with the review. I'll just give you a real quick size comparison to Ironhide from the movie line right here. And as you can tell, although Bulkhead is supposed to be the leader class, he is just a bit shorter in length than Ironhide here. If you go from butt to head, yeah, Ironhide's just a bit longer, which is kind of disappointing. And from the front, you can obviously tell that Bulkhead is taller. So, unfortunately, I don't have the box because I ripped it up as soon as I got it, so I didn't see any point in keeping it. But here we go. And if you did notice, I do have some different effects, and hopefully the sound effects for this editing program will sound good like Sony Vegas's sound effects did. Now I'm using Pinnacle because I had a gift card to Best Buy and I thought I might as well buy it. So I have some pretty sweet looking transitions and some pretty cool text that I'll be experimenting with within my next couple of reviews. So yeah, I keep getting off topic, so I'll just stay on topic now. So here you have Bulkhead in his SWAT vehicle form. Some people argue the fact that it's a SWAT vehicle, but I'll just call it a SWAT vehicle. So his main colors are green, red, black, and gold. You'll see some green pretty much featured everywhere, all over the figure, on the turret, on the main portion of the body of the vehicle, and in some detailing on the back, on the sides, and such. You'll see some black featured on the sections right below the windshield, right here. You'll see some translucent smoky black featured on the windshield, right there. You'll see some black on the tires and on part of the rims. You'll see some black featured on these missiles back here. And that's basically it. You'll see some gold featured on the tips of the missiles right there. And on the lining design featured on the missiles. You'll see some gold featured on the headlights and fog lights. Some bronze featured around the grille. Silver on the grille. Some kind of off-white color on these little sticks from the turrets. Some red from the sirens and some red from this Autobot symbol. And some silver color featured on the bottom portion of the rims on the tires. And some white featured on the stars on the side of the vehicle. And that's basically it. So when you press this button featured on his, or just above his windshield, which is kind of just randomly placed on the vehicle, you get either a short siren, because when you press it, it goes on for about like 1 more second, and if you hold it, it'll go on for as long as you hold it. So I'll just show you right here. And as you can see, the sirens flash right there. The sirens themselves don't actually flash, those lights down there, and kind of shows off in the sirens. But yeah, once I actually pressed that, and the sound kept going on even though I wasn't holding it, so I kind of had to like mess around with it to get it to stop. And of course you could take off those missiles if you didn't like it, because some people don't, and you could take it off, but then it kind of has an empty feeling on the side of the vehicle. And as Patrick states it, he has a lot of robot acne featured pretty much all over the vehicle. As you can see on these bumps. Oops, on the bumps right there, on the bumps around, pretty much all over the vehicle. Then you'll see some like vents featured right here, as I call them. I'll just go ahead and get that missile. These things are really annoying to me because they keep falling off and it pisses me off. I don't like it that much. If they were more stable, then it would be better. And how did my camera just magically go down? Whatever. So, basically, I rate this mode a definite 7.5 out of 10. I did like it more at first, but it's kind of lowered on my favorites list. As time passed, I kind of got tired of it. And I don't have as much fun playing with it anymore. And the wheels do move actually pretty well. I thought that they were kind of screwed up. They kind of have these like grips on them, which is pretty cool. But they are plastic. I wish that all leader classes could have just rubber wheels. That would be totally awesome. So once again, a 7.5 out of 10. The sounds don't really do it for me. I mean, if he had like a gun turret sound, that'd be totally awesome, but he doesn't, so oh well. That is not awesome. So onto his transformation. The first thing that you'll go ahead and do is go and I'll just remove the missiles for now, because they're guaranteed to fall off, just because I'm totally clumsy. And yeah, the next thing that you'll go ahead and do is flip up these panels right here. Just kind of grab them from the bottom and lift them up. Next thing you'll go ahead and do is go to the back and lift that up. The transformation is somewhat similar to the Voyager class, which I do have, so I'll show that to you in the robot form. But back to this guy. Go ahead and lift the legs down just by going under the vehicle and folding them down. Then fold it back the legs like that and grab the waist right here and fold it down. And you'll see that little thing popped up because when you're transforming this guy to vehicle mode, you'll push that in and fold this over it so that this doesn't pop out anymore. So when this does pop out, when you're trying to transform into robot form, you get that stick and plug it into that hole like that, and fold down his legs, fold out his feet, and there you pretty much have the bottom portion of Bulkhead transformed. The next thing you'll go ahead and do is go ahead and grab this section down here, lift it down, fold in those tires. Oh shoot, I did forget one thing actually. So before you even fold down these legs, you'll have to, of course, fold in these tires right here. Easy to forget, so sorry. So you'll fold that down, kind of separate the arms from this top panel right here, and then kind of rotate them forward. Rotate the arms so that they're in a convenient position, and these will kind of plug in. Actually, you won't plug them in yet, you'll just leave them hanging. So just leave them hanging like that. Then you'll grab the turret right here, lift it up. Then you get that kind of neat transforming sound along with those lights in his eyes and around his chest section and windshield. Now that you have this detached, you can go ahead and grab the chest section right here and pull it up like that. Don't pull it forward, but you'll pull it up like that. Then his arms can go ahead and plug into the side of his chest. And there you pretty much have Bulkhead transformed. That's the bulk of his transformation. Of course, you'll go ahead and grab these, actually right here. You'll go ahead and push that up. It'll slide on this kind of joint right here. I'll show you that again, if I can get it down. So it's all the way down there. You'll go ahead and push that up. It'll slide like that. Then here's this famous chair thing, so I don't have to transform those pieces back. So there you have his chair. You'll just go ahead and fold his legs and to make it look like he's actually sitting, because some people just lay him down so he doesn't look like sitting. But there you have it. He's just chilling. But yeah, that's a pretty neat feature. I like how they put that into the figure. It definitely adds to the play value of this guy, and it would be pretty cool if someone just displayed him like that on a shelf. So to complete his transformation, grab this flap right here and separate it and fold that up like that. Once again, fold down his legs. And then here, I'll raise my camera a bit. If you can go ahead and fold these little flaps down here into these bigger ones, because there are grooves in the bigger ones that are specially made to hold the smaller ones, so that the smaller ones are more hidden. So yeah, there you pretty much have Bulkhead in his robot form. Go ahead and lower my camera. Whoa, how come it keeps falling down? Well, as we all know, Bulkhead is the clumsy character of the series. He's also the very strong one, and not the brightest character, or as some of the older people say, not the brightest crayon in the crayon box, or something like that. But yeah, he is strong. Apparently he's like the smartest space technician, and he is used by Megatron and such. But yeah, not much to say. We all pretty much know about Bulkhead. He's obviously an Autobot, as you can tell by that big gaping symbol on his chest. And he was a candidate to become an elite guard member along with Bumblebee, but they're both pretty much idiots, so they didn't make it. Smart. But yeah. So I'll just go ahead and show you the gimmick real quick. One of the gimmicks. If you go ahead and press this big gaping Autobot symbol on Bulkhead's chest, he will go ahead and have some lights and sounds, along with that face animation where his mouth moves and so does his quote-unquote eyebrows. So go ahead and do that again. As you can tell, if you didn't get it the first time I said it, you can go ahead and lift it. How do you? I don't know, I'll just press the button again.
Sorry, my bad.
But yeah, as you can tell, the face moves, obviously, and these 3 lights flash yellow. But on the box it did show a blue LED, which would have been a lot better. And yeah, his 3 quotes, as you could obviously tell, were "Time for the big guns," "Oops, my bad," and something else. So shoot, let's go again. Time for the big guns. And you can do it, buddy. That was the last one. So there. Time for the big guns. Holy shoot, what the heck is that? Oh, that's my Turtles filter. So yeah, you know the 3 quotes. I just pretty much said them all. And his Headmaster unit, which is right here. Let me go get Headmaster unit. You can go ahead and plug that on the top of his head with those 3 grooves right there into those 3 holes. And as you can see here, you get that totally annoying voice with, and now instead of 3 yellow LEDs, you get red ones. So whenever you press the Autobot symbol while the Headmaster unit is on, you'll get this. As you can tell, his head's still kind of nods to the side, which is pretty neat, I guess. As Mike said in his review, he pretty much hates it, so yeah, I kind of just threw it out of the way. So for his weapons, you have his little chainsaw, where if you press this little lever right here, it spins his little chainsaw, which is pretty neat. And then I didn't actually know about this one until I started playing with this guy. If you actually pull down this lever, his hand kind of opens and closes, which I don't really see the point of, but it's pretty neat. I mean, yeah. Now you can also just add in these missiles, but they do take up some extra space. And I totally forgot, you're supposed to rotate these around. Sorry about this review, guys, if it seems more unorganized. It's really hot in my area, and I just don't have the patience for a more serious review. Plus, I like adding some comedy. I like to imagine that it's more entertaining for you guys. So why not? So I'll just show you a real quick size comparison to the Voyager version of the figure. As you can see there, big difference. As once again, I'm quoting Patrick. Sorry. Here's the Voyager version and the deluxe version, which I do agree, I'd never really thought of it that way, but that's pretty much what they are. I mean, this guy looks like a shrimp compared to that guy. I definitely recommend this guy a lot more than this guy. I thought that this guy was better at first, but that guy's a lot better. Get Bulky out of the way. So his articulation is basically his arms can rotate about that far up without, but then once you try to rotate it more, it'll hit those big flaps. His arm can move in and out from the body. They can rotate the upper arm. They can bend at the lower arm, the elbow. And they can't rotate individually at the elbow. And his fingers are articulated. If you pull down the lever, they all move. His head obviously moves when you press the button.
Sorry, my bad.
His legs can move in and out from the body. They can move forward and back. They can bend at the knee. And his toes can move like that. So overall, this is a pretty great figure. I do still like Megatron better, the animated leader Megatron, but this guy is still a pretty cool addition to my collection, or to anyone's collection. I know some people doubt this guy, but he's a totally awesome figure. I mean, he's somewhat so accurate, except for that chainsaw and stuff, and the torpedoes, but otherwise he's really cool. So once again, check out www.universetf for your Transformers news and reviews. We update it a lot lately because we admitted a lot of members who qualify to the website, so they like to update, which is really cool. And you can also check out www.transformersmatrix.com. If you want to get technical, it's thetransformersmatrix.com for a weekly web show where Sean and Patrick will be talking about random Transformers news and discussion. And you can also join both sites' forums. So once again, actually I didn't even rate this guy yet. I rate this guy this mode a definite 8 out of 10. So this is a pretty much must-have figure. He has a lot of play value, and he's a great display piece in your collection. Even if you have doubts about this guy, I would give this guy a second chance. It's really great. So yeah, once again, check out the website, or follow me on Twitter, www.twitter.com/universetf, and thanks for watching.